Hi, this is Chris McDonald, and I'm coming to you again from just a little bit north of Charlotte, North Carolina. Live in a little city that's called Kannapolis. So today we're going to talk about how to build your Instagram account. This will be the last class that I'll be doing for free on Instagram, but that's going to be our focus today on building that account, getting you more followers and likes on that account. If you're just starting on Instagram, it's really easy to feel depressed a little bit or frustrated. You go through all the trouble of getting everything set up and you're not really seeing the kind of return that you want. You're excited, you've put in that hard work, but you're only seeing a handful of followers. And so it's really easy to get discouraged. I wanted to start off just by emphasizing that so that you knew that it's not just you. A lot of people will feel that frustration. So that's why we're going to focus on growing that account. One of the first things that I like to emphasize is that you make sure that you have a clear focus for that Instagram account. You want a clear and concise purpose. You want to decide on that strategy rather than just posting random pictures. Posting random pictures as a business owner isn't going to get you anywhere. If you're doing that on your personal account or your personal profile, that's entirely different. But if you're trying to use Instagram for business, then you want to have a specific strategy. If you're going to be working on your account, you want to make sure that you always have your best photography. You want to stick to it, and you never, ever, ever post poor quality pictures, even if it's just a picture of you hanging out with your friends that you're going to put on your business account. You always want to make sure that you have the highest quality, best pictures possible. One of the first things that you want to go ahead and do is make sure that your account looks great. So let's say that you've finished your setting up the bio, you have everything all set up. Go ahead and take the time to download or put in about 20 different pictures. This way, when somebody goes into your account and they take a look at it, they're going to see some fantastic pictures that are already there and already looking good. So that's just an idea of something that you might want to do to make sure that you start off on the right foot. Be a little bit critical of those pictures whenever you're posting them. Make sure that they're going to meet the kind of standards that you want for your account. If you've already set up the account and you have some photos that aren't that great, then go ahead and get rid of them, delete them. Remember that quality is so much more important whenever you're talking about your business than quantity. People consciously or unconsciously ask themselves whether or not they want to see your photos in their newsfeed. If they're going to see a lot of pictures about you eating lunch or dinner or boring pictures and dumb screenshots in their feed, well, I don't want to see that in my feed. So chances are people don't want to see it in theirs either. Think about what it is that you want to see in your feed. And those are the kinds of things that you're wanting to give to your people or your followers, so that whenever someone looks at it, your potential follower looks at it, they see something that says, oh, this looks interesting. I don't want to add more pictures of things that are boring into my Instagram feed. One of the things that you can do is you can add a badge. The advantage of using a badge is putting that on your Facebook account or your website, and that gives people that information about your Instagram account. This is the link that you're going to use to go ahead and get that badge, which is instagram.com/accounts/badges. It's very, very simple. It's as simple as choosing the image that you want. They give you code and you copy and paste it and put it wherever it is that you want on your website, blog, and I believe that they even give you instructions on how to do it for your Facebook account. For Instagram success, you're going to have to take the time to like pictures and make comments. You can't expect to have success on Instagram just because people are going to like and comment on yours. You're going to have to start by giving. This is a Instagram picture from Kim Garst. Notice that she said here, people look for value and consistency. Make sure you don't disappear for extended periods of time. Now, she got 85 likes on this, and then this is where you would be adding your comments. Now, I know that we've probably said this before, but you could go ahead and add a comment, give that like, but put those comments in there. And don't hesitate to do that. Interact even within those people that are within your niche. You can start on a popular page. Another idea would be to go ahead and search hashtags that have to do with your niche. Then follow those people that have already used that hashtag. And that'll help you find people that are more likely to be interested in you and to know and trust you. Liking other people's photos and leaving a comment can actually help you get more followers. What's going to happen is, if you're engaging and if you're being human, it goes hand in hand with getting more people. You make a comment on someone else's photo, they're going to look at your account, and then they're going to decide if they want to follow you. But it has to be really a comment that's for real. You can't just post something like nice pic and think that somebody's going to be in a hurry to check out your account and see what you said and what you're all about. They're not going to do that. You know, I see nice pic all the time. That's not engaging. That's just making a quick little comment. There's nothing to work with on that. You want to make something that's going to make people want to check you out. On all social media platforms, consistency is key. We know that. You hear it over and over again, and it's true on Instagram. But Instagram, your key is going to be posting those pictures, but it's going to be more so on your engagement and looking at other people and looking at their hashtags. There's absolutely no point in building a following on Instagram unless you keep your followers engaged. And the best way to do that is to post high quality photos on a regular basis. It doesn't take that much. All you have to post is maybe 1 or 2 a day. And that is going to be more than enough to go ahead and grow your audience. And that doesn't mean that you post one and then you go ahead and post another. It means that you wait like maybe 6 or 8 hours between those postings. And if you post multiple photos at the same time, what's going to happen is you're going to annoy some of your followers. They're going to be going through their news feed and they're going to see all these pictures from you. You want to go ahead and space those so that it looks more natural. People don't want to see those multiple posts, and people could even take it that you're trying to spam. And so that's not something that you want to do. You want to make sure that you go above and beyond on your Instagram account. And in actuality, you want to make sure that you do that on all of your social media accounts. Make sure that you give your audience something that's pleasing. Give them creative pictures. That's what Instagram is all about, those pictures. Follow the established followers and suggested users. Make sure that you follow those people. Instagram will give you suggestions on who you should follow. Make sure that you do that. If some of your established followers are social, follow them from there as well. Instagram has a feature that's called suggested users. Make sure that you do that. But if you have friends or fans on your Facebook page, then go through, find those people and go ahead and follow them and search for them on Instagram as well. And you can find those suggested users by selecting Find Friends and then go to Suggested Users. Following users that have a similar interest to you that you have may have them follow you in return. You can share Instagram on your other social media networks. I am going to say, and I believe that I've said this before, what you're sharing on Instagram isn't going to show so well on your Twitter feed. The sizes of those images are completely different. So it's not going to be as nice of a picture. People will have to take the time to scroll through their Twitter feed to open up that picture to see it. The image size will work on Facebook, but Facebook doesn't really like for you to share them that way, but you can. You'll see a list of other social networks that you can link your Instagram account to. You can connect those automatically and share with Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Flickr, and Foursquare. So basically what you could do is you could post something from Instagram, and then at the same time all of those other networks or platforms would have a post from your Instagram account taking place at the same time. And all you have to do is connect those accounts. I like to recommend that you do Twitter and Facebook individually, just like I was saying before. Hashtags are really important on Instagram. This is something that you really want to make sure that you use and utilize for yourself. If you have a specific hashtag that you're using on Twitter or another social media platform, use them on your Instagram pictures as well. And I'm talking about on your pictures as well. This is Subi Zimmerman right here, who is, one of the Instagram experts. She's really good at Instagram. She did a Creative Live teaching, and she did a hashtag InstaGalLive. So whenever you tweeted that, then it would go ahead and connect, and people would see it. They could use that hashtag on Twitter or on Instagram, and then it would follow through. And then this one with Kim Garst was Insta Amazing. But notice that they took the time to put those hashtags on their pictures. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. If you have a branded hashtag or something that you use all of the time, and that doesn't mean the name of your business, you want to go ahead and put those hashtags on your pictures, or at least go ahead and take the time to put them in your description or in a comment. You can hold a contest. One of the easiest ways to do this is to post an image promoting a contest and then ask people to like it in order to enter to win. Of course, you're going to have to determine what kind of a prize it is that you're going to want to give away. But people love contests on Instagram, and that's going to get a lot more people to go ahead and like that picture. This is an example of one. Like this photo to enter the contest. Something like this will cause a lot of people to go ahead and like it. Just make sure that you take the time to use some kind of a hashtag like, let's say, like to win. And this way, if people go on and they search on Instagram, they'll see a list of different photos that people are having to enter contests. And then what those folks will do is they'll just scroll down and like all those photos to enter all of those contests. So that's something that you could do to encourage more people to like you or even to follow you. You can, if you're a local business, one of the things that you want to do is use geotagging. What ends up happening whenever you do the geotagging is that others who post photos in the same region, they'll see your image on the location page. And this is a good way to catch the attention of some of the local people. Let your email list know all about your Instagram account. Take the time whenever you send something out to that email list, let those people know that you've opened up an Instagram account, and let them know your name and let them find your account. Encourage them to follow you. You can follow your fans from Facebook on Instagram. And that was something that I had suggested earlier. Now let me show you how you can do that. You want to go to where the three little dots are, and when you click on the three little dots, up is going to open this page. Then you go to Find Facebook Friends. You can click on that, connect the accounts, and that'll bring up all those people that you already have on Facebook. Once they see that you're following them, chances are they're going to follow you back. As with most things in life, being intentional is your best chance at success. Make a plan for how you're going to use Instagram, then create a schedule to keep yourself on track. If that sounds or feels overwhelming, take the time to look on this website, and I talk about creating a strategy and then creating a actual calendar in part 2 of the blog. I tell you very clearly how to go about creating that strategy and scheduling those posts. Manners matter a lot in life, but they matter on social media as well. Use those words, please and thank you, and sorry or excuse me. Don't hesitate. Manners are really important, and people appreciate hearing a thank you or even a please. That's going to attract people's attention. If one of your followers leaves a comment and starts a discussion with you, make sure that you respond. That's just a common courtesy. Even a simple gesture like saying thanks a lot for a positive comment is going to make your followers happy, and it'll keep them engaged. I'd like to recommend that you go ahead and get the step-by-step worksheet towards getting those new followers. It's available as a download on this page. It's a big one. Again, I've got about 15 pages to it, and it gives you a lot more ideas and a lot more detail on how to make sure that you get more followers. I appreciate you taking the time to go through and watch these training videos. I hope that you were able to get something out of it and that you gained a lot of knowledge. I appreciate you again, and have a really blessed week. Bye-bye.